We started with 6 Brazilians and 2 Australians. We've nearly cut that field in half. We've got a Brazilian versus an Australian. Filipe Toledo, current world number 1, going up against Conor O'Leary, current world number 13. Like he's having so much fun here in the lineup at Itunya. Here's his opening wave.
O'Leary on this replay. This is his opening wave. A couple of cutties to begin with. Navigating through some of the backwash. Looking for a little finish. Slash is a finish. All of that for a 4-point ride. So it's a solid start for Conor O'Leary, but he's going to need more than this if he wants to overcome a charging Filipe Toledo. I like to study this in slow motion, Chris, and you can see just the technique, but this wave really small and tapered off, so that's why Conor O'Leary had to just go to the rail, a couple of cutties, and those maneuvers, although they're pleasing to watch, they don't garner high scores. So, you know, O'Leary, this is just a start. I like the intent. I like a big finish, but I have a feeling you're going to need more than 4s if you think you're going to beat Filipe Toledo.
So congratulations, Miguel Pupo. It's been a heck of a run. You got 2 more events to get yourself potentially up into the final 5 for the Rip Curl WSL Finals just around the corner in September. Now we go to Toledo. Beautiful opening slash. I just love to hear the crowd go wild with every turn. I mean, it's really obvious who the fan favorite is, who the sentimental favorite is.
Yes, he's got a lion's heart. He's not going to let up right now. We look at this replay right here. Just the carve game, a little air under the board for the second turn, dropping back down, negotiating through some of the backwash again on the inside. Toledo looking rock solid on this sharp eye round pin. And it's just, you know, solid surfing again. He's going to pace himself. He's going to set up this heat. He's going to start off fairly conservative for Filipe Toledo, but even conservative surfing for Toledo equals this in slow-mo. You can see the extension and the coil off the bottom. And this one right here, lip glide, air under the board, reconnects on the bottom, doesn't stop any of his forward momentum, connects again, and then just goes to work as this wave tapers off. We'll see what the score comes in at, but it's just a solid fundamental surfing to start for Filipe Toledo.
And I got to give a lot of credit to his surfboard shaper from Sharp Eye, Marcio Silvi, who has been right there with him this entire roll. And it looks like this is all one thing. His board, his feet, his body, everything is just one piece. Italo takes a minute to come back down. That'd be like shutting down a nuclear reactor. You know, it doesn't just happen immediately. It takes a minute. So Italo Herrera could be moving on into an all-Brazilian shutout into the semifinals, but not if this young man right here has anything to say about it. Conor O'Leary to appear in the Rip Curl WSL Finals, but, you know, a win here, of course, would change all that. Here we go. Answering right back, Toledo. Upside down, throwing spray into the sky, working his way to this inside section, blasts the finish, releases the fins, the crowd goes wild, the fist gets pumped. Filipe Toledo will be well into the lead after that wave.
Here, look at how clean Filipe Toledo's wave is, and look at this action. Now this wave tapered off a lot more, offering Filipe Toledo time to set up, time that little backside lip slide and that finish. Timing it with the whitewater as well for the little accentuation. Look at this beautiful surfing extension. Why not? He pokes the nose on the way down, doesn't bother him at all, sets back up, and now this wave really tapers off, Chris, so it allows him time to set up, look down the line, spot his line, lip glide, throws the fins, explosion, a little bit of backwash, no problem for Filipe Toledo. Excellent surfing.
The score comes through huge. Listen to the crowd.
Back up here we go with O'Leary, though.
Yeah, never discount Conor O'Leary. He's super powerful. He's got every trick in the book. But so far, he's pretty much been on the same wave 4 times in a row. Needs something spectacular. Toledo is, you know, feeling comfort in this outrageous situation. Here's that last wave from Conor O'Leary.
In contrast to Filipe Toledo's ride, Conor had to deal with a lot of white water on the face and also a wave that didn't peel in an even fashion like Toledo's wave.
But again, you got to give full credit to Italo Pereira not giving up in that last heat. So Conor O'Leary now has to tap into his previous knowledge of what it takes to flip a heat.
Rotation opens up, get out there and make sure you get a meaningful number, and he's going to get priority back Conor O'Leary. But let's see what Filipe Toledo has.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to see if you're Conor O'Leary. Filipe Toledo stroking into yet another little left-hander, but the door is just open.
There you go.
There's light shining through, and Conor now sits out the back with priority. How big of a factor do you think priority is going to come into play with this much time on the clock?
Big factor, huge factor. This replay happened in the break. Conor O'Leary used his priority and fell victim to the backwash. We're still playing the game, right?
All right, here we go. Here we don't go. Conor O'Leary now trying to decode this vexing lineup. That way it wasn't going to do it for him. I think
he just came off of a decent performance, a 9th place finish in El Salvador. So he's consistently, you know, in the later stages of competition after that mid-season cut. So, I mean, this is, I think, is positive notes for Conor O'Leary.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the last quarterfinal heat of the day. Don't go anywhere. This is the Oi Rio Pro presented by Corona.